Welcome back. We're taking a live look out here at TPC Deere Run, and we are celebrating 55 years of a PGA tournament in the Quad Cities. For nearly 30 of those, the title sponsor has been Deere Company, which is the second longest running title sponsor on the PGA, and it's why we're being joined right now by Mara Downing, Deere's Vice President of Global Brand and Communications. Mara, thank you for being back with us today.
Thanks so much for having me. I always enjoy joining you and catching up on the 19th hole.
I love it. And last year we were talking about your participation in the Pro-Am. Did you play in it again this year?
I did have the pleasure of playing again this year. I hosted a couple of customers and I played with another John Deere employee, and we had so much fun despite the heat.
And how did you do?
You know, the front nine was great. The back nine, it got a little toasty out there, and our team played very well, but I was ready to be done by the time we got to the 18th green.
I don't blame
But
you.
you had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about something. The tournament has been given the award of the Most Engaged Community Award several times now. That doesn't come about by accident necessarily. Tell me about how you have seen that develop.
You know what? It is incredible to see how that's developed over the years and how the community shows up. You know, yesterday and today, I feel like we had record crowds out here, and you know, it was very hot. We have community sponsors, we have people who are showing up to volunteer, and it has just been wonderful to see the outpouring of support for this year's event and on the 4th of July holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm. It is actually a record 9 times that the John Deere Classic has won that award, which is incredible. But you have a bunch of connections to this tournament as well. You're a third-generation John Deere employee.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask about your dad. 88 years old this year. Is he volunteering again?
He is. In fact, we celebrated with 30 years of volunteer service today.
Wow. What's he doing this year?
He is helping with the carts, the courtesy carts, helping get volunteers and spectators around the course. So he loves it. He wouldn't miss a beat. Even on the hottest day, on the Pro-Am day, he said, "What time are you picking me up to get me out to the course? I'm going to be late if I'm not there by 6 a.m. And I said, "Dad, I think they'll give you a break. You're 88 this year." So
When we talked with Andrew Lehman earlier this week, he talked about all the ideas that they have, that they want to do, and hopefully some of them come to fruition. But talk about sort of John Deere Company's role in helping bring these things to life at the tournament.
You bet. So Andrew and the tournament staff and my team, we work so well together. We are like one team. We're unified in our approach. So many great ideas, so many people who are flexible and willing to pivot. And, we've really brought a number of great things to life. So an example this year is, the drive is lined with American flags as you drive in. We said, would it be possible? This is something special we do at Deere Company for all of the holidays that are a patriotic holiday or celebrating our veterans. And so Andrew and the team said, absolutely, let's do it. And then we do some things around our equipment activations, special opportunities at the Big Dig for the players to engage and have fun on the equipment. And then the team has just been wonderful. As you know, we introduced the concerts on course a few years ago, and it just continues to expand. We have the Fairway Club offering this year, and that's all Andrew and the team who've done that. But it's, us asking, how do we get more people closer to the artists, having more fun out at the course, and how do we really have the whole community show up and support this wonderful event?
Well, you bring up concerts on the course. Last year, we asked you, who's your dream act? Who do you want to see out here? And you said Taylor Swift, Chris Stapleton, or Old Dominion.
Yes.
And here we are, and Old Dominion is playing.
Yes.
So who do you want to see next year?
Oh, my goodness. We were just talking about this. I would love to see Luke Combs. Luke Combs, I think, would be fabulous. I think Eric Church would be a wonderful ad, or Kenny Chesney. I think all three would be great and terrific additions to next year's John Deere Classic.
I feel like that's a preview. Now we're going to hold you to at least one of those. Let's talk a little bit about John Deere's Archivist. He was on the show earlier this week. Can you talk about the connection between the company and golf from your perspective?
You bet. So, Neil is just a treasure at our company. He is just a wealth of knowledge, as I'm sure you know, and I couldn't be prouder of him and all that he's accomplished in telling and sharing Deere's story. But, our company's connection to golf runs deep. Actually, one of John Deere's grandsons, Burton Peak, was very involved in golf. In fact, he played in the Olympics, one of the very first Olympics, where golf was actually an Olympic sport years ago. But then when I think about John Deere's entrance into the golf business, in the 90s, we got into the golf and turf business, and that's why our partnership with the PGA Tour is so special, because we were fairly new in that business at that point in time, and our partnership with the PGA Tour really helped us grow and help us grow that golf business, but it also helped the PGA Tour grow and expand their reach as well. So it's been a wonderful partnership since the late 90s, really.
Very nice. Mara, you join us every year, and we're so grateful for it. Thanks for taking the time, and thanks for being part of this.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here, and enjoy the rest of the week out here.
Oh, we will.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Great.
Mara.
Thank you.